I think it's like a proximity thing where you have to be like within a certain range for it to actually show up, but that's kind of stupid considering how big some of these fucking cities are.
A good day and what?
And if you don't know where the spaceport even is.
A good day and welcome to the stream.
Well,
Fair.
it's a bit inconvenient, isn't it? Hold on. Let me just squeeze right through.
Nah.
Coming through. Oh, sorry. Oh, oops. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm new at this.
Is it? Are you?
Kind of. Oop. Close enough. Alright.
Great, I'm going to need to reset my settings for Stardew.
Great.
Yeah, it's on exclusive full screen currently, which, yeah. Favorite thing, I don't know. Achievements. And please, well, I've got skipped the intro.
Anger number 14.
Yay.
Not a talking force. Woo. Look at that ass.
Oh no.
That's a quality ass.
Wait, is it?
That's alright.
It's an ass at least.
It's the only ass I'm getting.
Fair. Oh no, there's a window borderless. Then why does it behave like it's exclusive full screen? No, that is just Stardew not knowing what the hell Stardew is doing. Love when people come for no reason into my room. Invading my privacy.
That's lovely.
They've added some I want to say shit to this thing, but oh well. Yeah, I just, I'm looking at the main menu now and I see a bar that I've never seen before. Same for a tab for like special items and powers.
Mm-hmm.
Cultivate and harvest the parsnip. Ah, yes. This is where it all begins.
Parsnip.
Shipkai's parsnip here.
Schrijver.
Fucking Zylish.
Oh, pretty lights.
Oh boy, he's looking at pretty lights.
Now I can hear voices in my head. They are telling me to murder.
Since when
Murder.
Didn't they do that all the time already?
No, that was you.
Wait, what?
I used to be normal. Yeah. You were the murderous one.
I mean, I suppose so.
What is behind weapon racks? Nice. What is behind this? Weapon racks. Cool. What is behind
More
this?
weapons?
Weapon racks. Alright, what is behind this? Weapon racks. Okay, cool. Elevator. Ignore. Hallway. What's behind this? What's behind this? Oh yeah, right, medbay. Nice.
Here's a med bay. Oh.
I has medbay. What's behind this? Waiting room. What's behind this? Nothing. What's behind this? Alright, the basketball court. The whole one, I think the only riddle turret we've actually got.
Well then.
So you can play basketball while you wait for something to shoot. What does the view look like? Oh, this is a bottom turret. That's weird. Oh yeah, look at them hanging down there. Hello. I am a turret.
Oh no. Here's a turret.
So that's what that hatch is. That means that there's another one at the back that I've seen. I think that must be another one there on the nose. And I think something should come out the back there, but I'm not sure. That might be the remote turret. Because we do have a couple of those.
Do we now?
Where is do we have Bouton? Thank you. Of course, because this thing is upside down, the text is upside down. Who the fuck designed that? What kind of moron is responsible for this oversight?
Probably the moron that was responsible for that oversight.
I think when we're in space, this like shouldn't be that nauseating, but right now it's hanging upside down. It feels kind of weird.
I mean, you're hanging upside down. What are you expecting? He's dying.
So I'm guessing that this door over this lonely ass door over here goes to the other turret. Oh, that's an elevator. That's an elevator? That's an elevator. Where the fuck does this go? Turret access. See, I knew it.
He knew it, he says.
Really? So they have an elevator for this one? Why not just do the same thing the other one did?
I don't know.
Oh. So, where's this one? Knew it. That's the one on the nose. Fair enough. Man, this is such a pretty ship. Without question, the prettiest one in the game, that's for sure, but... At the moment, this thing is... Might as well be useless, because you're not going into combat with this thing. You're not running cargo with this thing, because you're way too much of a target. They say that this thing is pretty much an explorer, which is hilarious, considering that's not like a gameplay mechanic yet. And the other biggest ship in the game, that's kind of equal in size to this one, is also an explorer.
Okay then.
But so it's also fucking useless. So I've been told that, like, if you're a VIP landing here, the right door goes to where, you know, any VIP would go, to like the lounge, you know, rich ass section of the ship. The left door is where all the crew and the peasants stay. Let's take a look at where the crew and peasants stay. Because, you know, the general riffraff should not be seen by the rich elite. Alright, so you got a little pool table. That's nice. So you can, play by yourself. That's very nice.
Play by yourself and with yourself.
Is this like an arcade? Yeah, this is like an arcade game. Look at that. That's funny. Now, if this door would like to open, that'd be nice.
Never.
Right, cool. Thank you. And we've got another room. Where does this go? Oh, nice little living area. Okay. I guess these are all bunk rooms or bedrooms. Come on, door. You know you want to open. Yeah. So, small little apartments, basically. For the crew and the peasants to stay. And we go over here, and that's... Oh, wow. A full kitchen. That's really cool. An elevator to the foyer, the bar, the pool. Alright, so of course, so the crew prepares the meals and obviously then, brings it up to what the fuck is... That looks wrong, clearly. Right, okay. Looks like a freezer. Oh, more room? More crypots?
Cryopod.
Yeah. What is this, like the flight simulator? Did I just stumble into like somebody's game room? What the fuck is this about?
I don't know.
And to see what? And the pilot seat. Oh, it's a secondary command bridge. Oh, that's badass. What? Oh my god, I can actually control the ship from here. Engines on. Yeah. Holy shit, this is a proper... I mean, you can't see fuck all, right? But... I guess if you're ever like... If the bridge is ever compromised... You can still pilot the ship. Which is a pretty cool idea. Anyway, moving on.
He is moving on.
What's behind this? Oh, right. Cargo back. Of course, we wouldn't want the richy titsy highties to see the god-forsaken cargo bay.
Yeah, obviously not.
Engineering panel. Alright, that's just open because engineering's not in the game yet. Nice. Alright, cool. So the separate crew deck is actually pretty nice. Call elevator. Where does this even go? Well, up or down, probably, but...
No.
Escape raft. Oh, Jesus. Engineering, crew deck. Aren't we on the crew deck? Open. Alright, I'll have to... We've got a ladder? Ladder? Question mark? Alright, that goes straight up here. Where all the rich people live. Alright, seats. I want to get out of here. Take me places.
So how is the ship looking so far?
Well, no. I can't take off, that's the thing, but... it's looking good, it's just not functioning at the moment. For reasons unbeknownst to me.
Fair enough.
Pretty sure this is a bug, because it says my engines aren't inactive, but I can see they're active.
No. You can't see anything.
They worked for a second ago, but they just suddenly stopped working, and now they won't, do their thing anymore.
Engine is not engineing.
The engine is indeed not engineing anymore.
Just why would the engine be engineering?
Because the engine wants to go places, like I do.
No, no, no. That's just you.
Yeah, I think I might have to like put it, store it, and put it back into from the hangar bay. But
Probably.
fuck, I ain't doing that tonight.
I just grabbed that photo and it's like, you've got some new ideas to sleep on.
I've got plans for this flower. Just wait and see, sunshine.
It's like, yeah, but it's like, I picked one up, well, I picked two up, I think, yesterday as well. There, first fish caught.
Fuck you, fish.
I needed to catch it.
I just need to catch them all.
Yeah, that is one of the achievements, yes.
Oh, Jesus.
I basically said that I was going to reset all of my achievements for the game. And then I would completely restart, so...
Fair enough. Yeah, I'll do. I'm gonna leave you to your stream, and I'm gonna fuck off, probably go to bed soon, because I'm tired.
Yeah, fair enough.
Got a day off tomorrow, so that's nice. That's nice.
That's
Always
at least
nice.
something.
Love that, love that. We can do more of that, honestly.
Yeah, fair. Don't forget to also do a little bit of Doki Doki tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll try to get some feelers to see, what the writing design kind of looks like.
Yeah. It is quite interesting. Don't put too much effort into the poem mini game, if you even get to that.
I vaguely remember that, but
You have to just select 20 words and they don't even show you what your poem is going to look like. So you have basically no clue what the hell it's doing. It feels like a half-baked system, while the rest of the game is very polished and looking very good.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Apart from that, though, the game is actually quite good.
Oh yeah, the game is very good. Also very disturbing, but
Yeah, but that's the good part about it. I mean, wait, what?
hey, we need to make our game just as disturbing. I mean, just as good.
Yeah, I mean, disturbing is good, so...
Exactly. Disturbing is good. Yes.
Yeah, you know, murders.
Many murders. Many murder. I mean, yes, there will be many murders actually. That's kind of the whole point of the story.
There's like 5 of them at least, and it's just a main group. But it starts off with like
Yeah.
1 or 2 like side ones, like before it all even starts. You technically don't necessarily see or hear anything about it, but they definitely happen. Just to make sure that we don't instantly kill off someone from the group. Before they've had too long into the story. But I do know who I want to die for, like, as the first one.
Well,
a guy and he's overly loud.
I don't think anyone would mind if he died.
That's exactly why. He is in such a way annoying that, like, yeah, we select him as the first one from the group.
Fair enough.
After that, the girl is a little bit slower. Because even that will get annoying. After that, there's the 2 normal ones from the friend group, and of course the 2 that are left are Mr. Sarcastic and Miss Metalhead, who are both equally suspicious.
They're both equally fucking weird.
Which is all on purpose.
Thing is, you know, Malin actually is a murderer, just not this time.
Yeah, fair.
They might as well both be complete psychopaths. You know, I am a murderer and I probably should be arrested, but you know, I didn't do this. I wish I was though. That was pretty good. That was a quality murder.
Yeah. In 2 days' time, voicing with Leah is going to continue at noon. So that's gonna be something.
We voice at noon.
Actually, no, it's... Oh, wait, no. Noon for her, so that's like 1 PM for us. Whoops.
Nice.
No, it's like... Luckily, I know time zones. Somewhat.
I know what a time zone is.
When I feel like it.
Oh, motherfucker. Oh, motherfucker.
What? You keep calling my name.
Shut up, not you. I don't give a fuck about you, Riddle. Goddamn. No, it's the, you know, this is cute little game that we played before. It's called Elite Dangerous,
Oh
right?
boy.
So the Type 8 just released.
Yeah, I've heard something about that.
I don't really give a shit about the Type 8, but I'm just looking at the store. Obviously, it launched with a bunch of paints and the ship kit, you know, for obvious reasons. They are still after our money because they're almost bankrupt. But there's so much after our money that they also gave the Python Mark II as a second ship kit.
Jesus! Fuck!
The thing I'm motherfuckering about though is that this thing looks good as hell with that shit.
I was expecting that.
God.
They always know to knock it out of the park in the art department.
Honestly, and that's the one department in Elite.
But their design department, their game design,
Really
holy fuck.
Oh, God, it's so mediocre.
Mediocre? God awful.
Always so fucking mediocre.
God awful, you mean?
That too, yeah. Let's see, so you can buy the actual Type 8, which... I mean, it's not... As far as Elite Dangerous ships go, is not the ugliest ship, that's for sure. It's definitely not really my style. But especially the Lakon ships, the Type 7, the Type 10, the Type 9. I always fucking like they were cool by the idea was cool, but their design just looks so awful.
Fair.
The Type 8 looks like the only Lakon ship I might actually like properly enjoy, because it does look cool enough. And I think with that ship kit, I'm not really taking a look at it properly, can make that thing look relatively cool. For a Lakon anyway. I'm just happy that it's an actual freight ship and not another combat ship, because we have enough of those.
Fair.
Fucking goddamn the stupid fucking piece of shit Python Mark II will continually piss me off. Because it's such a disappointment. It looks so cool, and it has like that really cool, Super Cruise boost feature where it's the only ship that can actually, not fucking go off course instantly. That's really nice. But they just made it, and yet another fucking Furtherland. Because it just doesn't have the large hardpoint, but it has exactly the same amount of optional internals. Which was the biggest thing, my biggest complaint about the Furtherlands. Like, it's nice, but combat's the only thing you can do with it. And then they take the fucking Python of all ships. The ships, one of the best, if not the best, multi-crew or multi-purpose, medium ship. And they do this. Why couldn't they just have done, as the Furtherlands Mark II? They're gonna pretty much make it a combat ship, like the Furtherlands is. Why did they have to take the Python Mark II, call it a straight up successor to the Python, and then make it something else entirely? Why not make it and call it the Python something edition, not the actual Mark II? It just doesn't make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Why of all ships they chose this as the dedicated combat ship of choice?
I don't know.
And even worse is that they balance it based off of PvP. Now you can use this thing in PvE easily, there's no issues there. But it's definitely supposed to be a PvP contender. People suspect that this has to do with the fact that the Uplay 2.0 is coming in, and we suspect it'll have a few extra features for open play. Because it was always kind of a little bit cheesy that you can basically alter the fate of the galaxy in your own solo group, where no one can interfere in a system that's kind of supposed to be PvP.
Fair.
It will kind of piss me off if they lock it in open play.
Oh, yes.
Not that I ever really interacted with the old system anyway, but definitely won't if they do it open play. Unless they make it really fun. That might make an exception, but I fucking doubt that one. That's not happening, is it? Frontier making something really fun? I don't think they know what the word fun even means.
Did fun ever mean anything?
Oh, they did. Also, with this update came the engineering rebalance, actually, and they've written down a few things.
Oh boy.
So, increased material availability payout at grade 4 to 5. Farming locations by increased sources of materials, and in some cases payout per source. Engineering materials reward across missions go up to 24 items as opposed to like 1 or 2. So an actual mission will actually get you a decent amount of those fucking items now.
Good.
Updated unlock requirements for some engineers, none of which we really care about. Removes power regulators from recipes. Reduce recipe costs for upgrading and modifying on-food suits and weapons. Backpack capacity changes for the Maverick suit. The capacity for goods went from 15 to 40. Assets went from 30 to 60. And data went from 10 to 20. So a significant upgrade there. Artemis suit has less of an upgrade, but still an upgrade. Dominator suit has the smallest upgrade, but the combat suit kind of makes sense, I suppose. All grade 4 and 5 raw encoded and manufactured engineering materials are now eligible as rewards. Rewards are determined by percentile individual distribution. This is for target control and invasion, so you actually get a lot of fucking materials if you win. To kind of, I guess, coax people into fucking interacting with that system again.
Fair. Wasn't the target war ending?
Oh yeah, no, they're definitely, the one by one the mega ships are falling. It's just, slow.
I would assume that they would have already pulled the plug on that system.
Yeah, I think they're just slowly letting it die while they, develop the rest of the features that they want. Because I guess they don't just want to remove a whole gameplay loop and not give us anything in return. Sure, this is not a gameplay loop, that I give a fuck about, so I personally wouldn't mind it being, removed. But we need more content in this game, not less, honestly.
We need more good content. And less bad content.
So that's why I'm so worried about Power Play 2.0 and especially base building. Like, if they fuck up Power Play 2.0, I won't be that upset about it. But it definitely sets a bad precedent, sure. But if they fuck up base building, then there's no hope for this game anymore. The thing is that I think having played Star Citizen now a little bit raised my expectations of what I want my space sims to be. Because that's a developer that, while they're taking their sweet ass fucking time developing the game, they've been going for, 12 years and we're still in alpha. Which is just insane to think about.
Yeah, fair.
They at least every time they do add a feature, they fill it with extra details, they go the extra mile every single fucking time. Meanwhile, Frontier cheapens out and makes it like the barest minimum of content we can expect. So I'm not convinced that they'll go the extra mile at all. But, I do hope, I really do hope that they prove me wrong. I want to be wrong in this case, actually.
Yeah, I mean, I do want...
I doubt I am.
I do want them to succeed, but at the very same time, like, I don't have any faith.
No, that's the thing. Previously, back in during at least, when we were still actively playing it, I still had some hope. Especially, when they were showing off, the Odyssey for the first few times, when we were all thinking, holy shit, space level.
Holy fuck.
Is real.
This is worth it, question mark.
It's happening, it's finally happening, and then they implement the lamest fucking space legs I think anyone could have come up with. Just the cheapest fucking version of it. They basically just added a shooter to Elite and then also happened to have made an awful shooter. Like, no one would want to play this. I mean, I don't really like shooters all too much anyway, but even I know this was trash.
Yeah.
The only fun gameplay loop is when you stealth it, and stealth was pretty much an afterthought, not even like a proper design. But, whatever. That's Frontier for you.
That's Frontier for us, an afterthought at this point.
Yeah, it just hurts because I cared about this game. I still do. I just don't think it'll ever get to where we want it to be. Even if the developers do eventually, add things like, base building and, God forbid, even ship interiors, I just don't think it'll be as good as we want it to be.
Fair.
Especially now that I've, seen the interiors for, a game like Citizen, and it's a different league of game. Now, sure, they've had, like, fucking God knows how many years to actually, work on the game. Sure, they might have that little bit of a benefit. But to be honest with you, Elite's been around for a fuck ton as well. It's not as if, Elite is an up-and-coming title or whatever. It's been around.
And they lock everything gameplay-wise behind DLCs rather than...
Yeah.
Whereas, the other game just literally adds everything.
Yeah, they just updates. It's not DLC. They get all their money from, their ship sales.
From the...
Which you can buy in-game either, so I don't really care about them anymore.
Like I get that at the start they had to do it with the sales.
Yeah, I mean that they had their money somehow. They get their money somehow because it's a very ambitious game. I can easily believe that this is not a cheap game to develop.
With the amount of art and such that goes in to both 2D and 3D and models and such, yeah, it is by far not cheap.
Mm-hmm. Now the developers have said that since their first Kickstarter release, the scale of the game has changed because they were initially wanting to make a far smaller in scale game than what Star Citizen has now become. Mostly because when they suddenly noticed that they were getting a lot more money than they needed, they didn't just fill their fucking wallets with with that. They decided, what, let's use all of this extra money and just make the best fucking game we can with it.
Which is what you should do because they're paying to create a game.
Yeah. It's not like, well, we met our goal, the rest of it is a bonus. No, they just invested their money into their game, which is amazing.
Which is the way it's supposed to be. You're running a Kickstarter, for fuck's sake, to create a game, not to fill your own pockets.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Now, obviously, it has been kind of a recurring, meme, the fact that, Star Citizen is that, game that will never be finished. For about 12 years, people have been talking about, it'll be so cool when we add this feature, which is funny, because I've, been saying the same thing. So it'll be so cool when we get this, which is just, the fucking Star Citizen catchphrase at this point. But at least, it's a game that has been steadily slowing, actually, showing that they are, in fact, adding all those features. And it is amazing quality, so I don't really mind waiting all too much, because when this game officially releases, it's gonna absolutely destroy every other space sim. Nothing else will even come close. Now, exploration ships are already slowly being added, and there's been no official word on how exploration gameplay will even work. As one of the gameplay loops, I think that's gonna be added in far more later than we might hope. Because they're still probably actively designing the gameplay loops, hence the radio silence. But they've at least, exploration implies, okay, different star systems. So not just the handmade ones that we're getting now, but uncharted territory. How uncharted is that going to be? Is it going to be the Elite Dangerous type of level of shit? Is it going to be like No Man's Sky, where it's basically just, RNG, procedurally generated? Because if they implement proper exploration design with the level of tech they have for their planets, I don't think I'll ever do anything else. I'm gonna grab the biggest, coolest exploration ship I can find and fuck off into the void. You'll never see me again, I'm out of there. Because in Elite 2, I've primarily been an explorer at heart. It's just that, eventually you've kind of seen it all. Which is hilarious considering you've got the entire fucking Milky Way. And you still eventually kind of see it all. Because you've seen every single variation of Earth-like world. You've seen every single variation of barren, rocky planet. Which is, funny enough, also the only kind of planet you can actually land on.
Yep.
There's nothing interesting to find at all. And the few interesting things there are to find, you've seen them all. Sure, you can find them in different places, but woo, whoop-de-doo.
Yeah.
So, yeah, not that great. And even the vistas you find sometimes are not cool. And the immersion is really kind of awful, because the gameplay kind of leaves a little bit to be desired as well, to be very honest with you.
Yep.
But for Citizen, with a stock exploration ship, and I've seen the Carrack, the big exploration ship we've got at the moment, that's pretty much useless, but it's there.
That exists.
With everything that thing has to offer, the facilities it can have on board, give it a full crew of people you can actually interact with, and NPCs you can interact with, the ability to take a friend along, get some rovers, and actually have cool shit to find. Considering the way those planets look. I mean, we just flew into a goddamn gas giant with a city in it. Elite could never. We've been waiting for gas giants since fucking forever. And we still don't even have them, and they just happen to have one without really giving it much attention. if they find a way to have like procedure generated star systems that are obviously they won't have any like cities on them, so they don't need to be handmade. Just a little bit, control a little bit. That's it. Their design and generation, implemented into the game, expand the galaxy. I think it's gonna be fucking amazing. It's gonna be No Man's Sky levels of cool. Now, they've already leaked, or at least showed off player builds. They didn't call them outposts, they called them something else, but homesteads, that's what they called them. Like small little player-owned bases. Everyone's pretty much confirmed the fact that this is like the first introduction of like a small version of base building, where all we get to do is kind of make our own little base, and make our own little home somewhere. And later on, we'll be able to build bigger and better shit. Which is, they'll kind of throw that in alongside the bigger capital ships, allow us to build bigger bases. Because I don't think that they want to continue to hand make the entire galaxy, with the way that they're hand making this star system and then Pyro. And I think there's a couple of other ones I've seen jump gates for, but haven't been mentioned in development yet. I think they'll hand make those. And the rest of the galaxy is going to be like either procedure generated or, just barren, obviously. And they're letting the player base build those up. I think that's slowly where they're going to take this.
Fair.
And I don't mind that idea at all. I would absolutely love, taking the biggest exploration ship I can find, grabbing some mining rovers, filling it up with supplies, heading out into the black beyond and just, claim a planet like light years away from anything else. And just, build a civilization there. No one will ever fucking find it, considering how big space is, but you could dream.
Fair.
Maybe if you stream it, you can build like a community.
Maybe. Depends on if anyone is going to just steal your ship.
Yeah, the thing is that there's actually not that many drawbacks of people stealing your ship. I think I just got lucky the fact that the owner decided, you know what, I just haven't, mate.
Good job on taking it from me.
Because if I ever steal a ship and he can push a crime stat on me, so he can basically give me a bounty, so other players can now hunt me down, because player bounties are a thing. So if you ever catch a bounty, another player might come and find you if they happen to get a mission with your name on it. So keep that into account if you want to be a criminal. Players will hunt you down. So he could have given me a bounty, and then at some point when I either got killed or destroyed or even just logged off, he could just reclaim the ship with his insurance, and it would just pop back into his hangar like we always do. File a claim and it's back. Now sure, if I'm in the ship actively and using it, he can't do that because it'll say that there's a player on board, which is the big downside. Someone can lose your ship, who can yoink your ship, and you're gonna make do for a while without it, but you're always gonna get it back.
Fair.
Unless you transfer ownership, which is apparently what happened to me, which is just ridiculously lucky. Just happened to steal the biggest, most expensive ship in the game, and the guy's like, yeah, you know what, just happened, mate. That was kind of funny. I think that was the most lucky I've been in any game. After the reset, I'm gonna cry because there's no fucking way in hell I'm gonna get it back.
Fair.
But oh well, I think that might be the reason as to why he doesn't care, because I think just like the rest of the community is kind of expecting, a player wipe with the next update anyway.
Yeah, fair.
So there's no point in keeping it. And to be fair, I don't. If anyone stole mine now, I wouldn't really care either. So I did just take it basically to the pirate hotspot. Now sure, I kind of shot some dudes, but that was also kind of just for the fun of it. But if they had successfully stolen it, I would have just grabbed my other ship and just continued playing the game with that.
Yeah, if anybody steals my ship right now, I'm not gonna be happy.
Well,
that's why.
I doubt anyone would steal a starter ship though. Like, what's the point?
Well, I mean, people that do the racks, the richest challenge, might steal one.
Yeah. If you actually don't have a ship, then yeah, maybe you have to.
Because I've been
it.
watching to like
But
episode 4 or 5 of like that Raptr series that I found. And yeah, he definitely at first tries to steal like a couple of ships, and he tries to go for too big of a ship that then gets put into storage just before he gets to the cockpit. So a starter ship is more ideal to steal.
yeah, fair enough. Actually, when I went to do a bunker run earlier, and there was a ship just sitting next to it, and the guy was already in the bunker, but he left his ramp open. He left all the doors open. There was nothing stopping me from running into his ship, sitting down in the pilot seat and yoinking it. I didn't, because that would be kind of a dick move. So I went into the bunker after him, just in time to watch him get killed by the NPCs there. So I did loot the fuck out of his body, obviously. But I did leave his ship there, because for one, I was there with my, I think I was there with the Redeemer, so it's not like I could just, put it in the hangar bay and just fuck off with it. So I'd have to leave my expensive ass ship there to go fly around on this little dinky toy.
Fair.
Just wouldn't have been very, very fun. But I could have easily, shut off the power or whatever and just blew it the fuck up. But even then, you'd be able to just reclaim it, without much of a cost to it. So, again, not much of a point.
No, you have me for things like that. If somebody leaves their ship, I just join it.
Yeah. What we should do is we should save up. Every time you have like an energy drink in that game, we should save up the empty bottles, and eventually find a ship that's accidentally left its door open. We just unload like all of them all over its interior. That'll actually be funny. Sure, it's kind of a dick move. That's kind of the funny kind of trolling.
Yeah.
So. It's not like actual griefing.
I mean, if he tries to fly, those bottles will definitely kill him.
Yeah, but that's my ears. Just fucking clean it out, man. I've even seen people like fucking during bunker runs as well. Once they eventually kill all the NPCs, they use the multi-tool tractor beam to hoist them all to the elevator, and then just hoist them all into someone's ship and take off all their armor. So someone goes into their ship and there's just a bunch of naked dudes over there. It's even funnier because you can stow them away in like secret little like hidey spaces, considering some of the ships are quite big. And when players are usually playing the game, what they do is they go to the boarding ramp and go straight to the cockpit. They start flying. They don't actually start checking every single toilet or whatever. You can leave a body there, and when they go to land at the station and they might get a scan, they'll get a bounty for having a body with them.
Wow.
Yeah, that's been a quite effective little trolling technique too. Just hide a body on someone's ship and they'll get fucked for it.
So basically, whenever we're playing the game, it's like, check your entire ship, or at least me.
Yeah, the thing is, don't fucking leave your doors open, because other people can't get in if the doors are actually closed. They have to shoot the door until it breaks and opens. Which, if you leave your shields on, will take a fucking eternity. So usually just do that. But if someone's dumb enough to leave a door open,
I always close my door.
You gotta teach them. You gotta teach them.
I make sure to always close my door.
Oh yeah, no, my doors are always fucking closed. My shields are on, doors closed.
Even if I go into the hangar bay, or if I leave the hangar bay, after I've landed, I will close the door behind me. I'm not even sure if that works, but
it does. It's just that if your ship will stay there, so it might help, closing it. But if you're gonna leave your ship to go grab another ship, there's no point. Just the moment you grab your other ship, the first one despawns anyway.
What I'll probably do is still close it behind me, because then if somebody wants to steal it, they can't. Even in the meantime.
Yeah, but it'll be in a hangar bay for like a whole half a minute or something.
That is enough for somebody to steal it.
Yeah, but it's very unlikely.
Fair. I just want.
Sitting how many hangar bays there are, and they've got no idea of knowing what's in which hangar bay ahead of time. So they have to check them one by one, find a cutter, and suddenly decide to themselves, yes, that's the ship I want. Which no one in their right mind will say, except for
I mean,
it's the first thing he said when he saw it.
Yeah, it looked like a bit of a more.
This looks like a trash can, therefore I love it.
Yeah. No, it's because the name cutter, obviously. I like my ships like my garden tools.
Rough and rusty.
No, clippers, cutters, shears.
Yeah. Scissors.
Yeah.
The hoes. Just the hoe.
Yeah, just the one.
Yes, I want to fly my hoe.
Absolutely. That's the way it's supposed to be, right?
Excuse me, guys. I'm gonna go enter my hoe.
Ugh.
Yeah, well. Last big, I think one of the last big patches for Baldur's Gate's coming out soon as well.
Ooh.
Just a bunch of touching up on the game, just in general, and they improve some cinematics, some balancing issues, some bugs and script issues, obviously.
Do you know around
They're
when
adding
that
a whole
is?
bunch of. They've not given us a date yet, but the closed beta testing is now happening, so it's relatively around the corner,
Okay.
I would say.
Because that means
They're adding a
I'll
whole
wait
bunch of-
until that has happened.
Yeah. But the big things, the big three items that they're adding to this, for one, is they're introducing a whole bunch of actual evil endings,
Oh.
which, having played the Dark Urge storyline, which is considered the main storyline of the game, because it adds so much to the story. I'd always recommend anyone play that one first.
I will be doing that for the pod. You just need to tell me how to actually start it.
Yeah. But so they're adding more evil endings for that one, and also for the regular characters, because that was one of the criticisms in the game, that every ending is kind of a heroic one, even though the Dark Urge is kind of like a character. That is the entire game. Every time you get a choice, it's kind of you having to fight your inner demons and resist the urge to be a murdering psychopath, which I think for most people is a difficult situation, and Riddle will just choose blood every single time.
Yeah.
At some point, you walk across a rabbit, and or some sort of cute creature, and the companions are like, "Oh, look at this little guy," and then suddenly, it pans to your character, and the narrator goes, "You look at this adorable little creature, and you want to murder it. You're curious to see what it'll look like if you stomp on it." And then the game legit gives you the option to fucking stomp that thing to death in front of all your companions, which is just fucking hilarious. And in the end, you can completely, give in to your dark desires and basically become an evil psychopath
Yes.
once you figure out what your past
Yes.
is. But even then, you don't really get a proper evil ending. But now you do.
Good.
You become an actual murdering psychopath.
Good. Consider me sold.
Another thing they're adding is their very own mod manager and a whole modding framework. So we've had modding for this game, but it's the very rudimentary kind of forcing mods down this throat kind of way. Whereas you can't really add new content, but you can change up existing content a bit. That type of modding.
The kind of worthless type
Now
of
they're
modding.
adding a whole modding tool, which is going to make this game go into overdrive, I think, because I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's already on the top row of Nexus without modding support. It's sitting right between Oblivion and Fallout 3, both of which were games made for modding, for fuck's sake. So that thing is gonna skyrocket. And then lastly, don't really care too much about this one, but it's the thing. They're adding a revamped usage of the split screen gameplay.
Oh.
Very nice. I always appreciate old school split screen gaming, but it's just not something I do. So it's nice, but I don't.
Yeah, it's not really helpful for someone who does solo runs. Or who would go through it solo.
We do absolutely have to do a co-op run.
Well, yeah.
That'd be
Well, yeah, but
hilarious.
for the recordings, I like to keep it a solo thing because that just makes it way easier for me to manage.
Oh, totally.
I have done a fishing run.
I do really wonder how you're gonna go through this game. What choices you'll make, because it's really easy to fuck something up, because if you don't really know the consequences of what's going on. Like the second or third playthrough, you kind of already know based on previous experiences what you should and shouldn't do to get like the desired outcome. But the first time, the game absolutely lulls you into false senses of security, where you think have been doing a good job, and then it just pulls the rug underneath you, and you're like, nah, mate, you've been fucking up massively, and you're like, no, god damn it.
Well, that's exactly what I like.
There's a whole like main quest or something of a whole like area that, you know, once I finished that area and gave me like a summary, it kind of did the like the New Vegas thing where, you know, it told you about the effects you've had on the land. And then suddenly it goes, well, this troubled land you've completely neglected, you asshole, so it's only gotten worse over the years. And I'm like, no, god damn it. What do you mean I neglected it? I didn't even know that was a thing. At my first playthrough, I missed 2 whole companions because I, you know, didn't know they'd be somewhere. Because, you know, sometimes is the way in which you find things is not exactly like on a linear path to your next objective, like the way most games introduce things that they want you to find. Like some of these things are just out in the middle of fucking nowhere. Good luck finding them. They're really important. Have fun. So explore, 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 for fuck's sake. If don't ever leave a zone that you've not fully explored yet. It's the one tip I can give people.
I'll think about it, because in the recordings, of course, it's going to be a little bit different.
Just trust me, you're gonna miss, like, especially in Act 1, at least once you like go through the whole ship crash thing, which is like the first opening minutes of the story. Look around for every single fucking companion, because if you miss one, you're gonna beat yourself up over it. You know, that's a fuck ton of content you're missing.
Oh yeah, no, like in the beginning especially, yeah. But like later down the line, like I'm not going to bother too much.
Yeah, especially once you eventually get to the city portion of the game, I'd advise stop exploring, because you'd be busy for fucking years. That city is massive. It's ridiculously overwhelming, because that's like the point in the game. Whereas Act 2, which is like just prior to the city, is relatively linear and self-explanatory as the way it's supposed to go. Act 3, when you get into the city, tells you nothing. You just have a city in front of you and you just got no direction whatsoever. It took me like a good week to start getting back into the game after that, because I got so overwhelmed to the fact that I was like, I don't want to bother with this. I couldn't Google anything because the game was new enough that no one really knew where everything was. I didn't just want to wallow around the city knocking on random doors to find where the quests were.
Fair.
Because especially one of the Dark Earth quests, which is sadly one of the things you have to go through. I think you pretty much have to go through it anyway, even if you're a regular character at some point. You have to go find this hidden dungeon, which is just ridiculously difficult to find. Like, even when you find the entrance, which is already difficult enough as it is, you have to go to like this maze-like sewer area with no direction whatsoever, with like a billion dead ends. Yeah, good luck. Like, the amount of times I just pulled up the wiki page is insane. Because I don't mind more sandboxy games. I don't need like a quest marker on fucking everything like a Bethesda game does. But I do want a couple.
I want them on main quests. On side quests I don't mind as much, but that is just side content anyway. But on a main quest I definitely feel like it's more of a must.
Yeah, I do need a little bit of direction, because I don't want to just waddle around like a blind chicken.
Well, you can't really deny what you are.
No, I'm a blind poodle, not a chicken. Come on,
Same thing.
No, it's fucking not. I do not identify as a goddamn chicken.
Now you do.
Chickens are food, not friends. Putus are friends, not food. Big difference.
Wait, what?
Also because I'm pretty sure putus would, taste disgusting. Absolutely vile. Or surprisingly delicious. One of the two.
Luck of the draw.
But if I ever hear anyone about eating a putu, I'm gonna fucking murder them.
Alright, now I'm interested. How does putu taste?
Like chicken.
What's the difference?
Probably. Now it's a difference, I promise.
Jesus Christ.
Anyway, I'm gonna fuck off. You have fun with your lame mastering.
Thank you, I suppose. Question mark?
And for the viewers out there...
Wow. Oh boy. But yeah, no, Stardew. Serenity now. For once. I think I'm going for a fix the... what is it called again? Fix the Community Center run. So I'm kind of keeping everything that I find. For the time being. Until I know I don't need it anymore. Okay. I should soon enough, probably between this and next stream that I'll be doing this, make a list of all of the fish I need to get during this season specifically. Might be handy to just make a list in general what I'm going to need for the other thing. Oh well, we'll see. That is the first purple star. I think I need to ship somewhere like 30 parsnips. Actually, I'm going to ship all parsnips. The fusion servers are back online. Wait, what? Ubisoft has decided to put them back online? God damn it, I know that game on my PC anymore. I'm going to have to do a lot of moving around. Let me... Once I've pulled up the incoming fish, or whatever that I'm going to pull up, I'm going to instantly make enough space. I think I'm also just outside of the area there. Okay. Somehow it showed me like no internet connection. 10 gigabytes. Is that correct? 846. That is actually correct. I don't know why that is. Okay, this is an edit thing. Doesn't really matter. Your that drive, I need them to be switched around then. What is something small that I can send over? Something small that I really don't care about. Something 10-ish gigabytes. $10.4. There we go. Okay, it's not actually detecting that I'm changing things. Maybe if I do this? Of course not. Why would it detect that if I changed the amount of something, or change, you know, update something, obviously it's not going to see that I've changed things. Just do this. Install this as on like there. Install. And then once the other thing is done, I'll just delete the Trials of Astra thing again. The worst part is it's pulling something from a very fast SSD to like the slowest HDD I have on my entire PC, which is just for storage. Meanwhile, I just put a game that's like 10 gigabytes on a storage drive. Something I shouldn't even do. I should just reinstall the game, but yeah, fuck that. Okay, it's noticing that I've got like 10 gigabytes free. I get a broken CD. And a fish. I'll dump the glasses, get the fish. This is the last fish. There. I could have thrown away the city as well. But I want the city for the eventual work on turning trash into actually useful items. Talk to Lulu. There we go. Lewis, talk to. I'm still missing so many people that I need to... I'll put it on a CD. Started, share introductions. I'm missing like 5 people. This is someone new from what I assume. Alright, let's see if I can find everyone on that list. Or at least most people. Class Fusion is ready to play. They definitely won't be playing Fusion in 2 days though. I don't think I'll be playing anything on the Friday. For very specific reasons. I'm going to be a little bit preoccupied with working with a friend of mine. You're there, but you're not the one I need. Ooh. At least 2 things. You're here on your... Okay. There you are. A couple of orbs there. Museum looks at 6, good to know. Now the wizard will be soon enough. So the wizard I don't really need to think about. You! By the order of me, stop right there. 3 more people. Okay, the other one that I saw earlier has just disappeared. Just those two. One of them lives here. If I can meet the last two people either today or tomorrow, I can upgrade the farm. Ish. I think one of the two lives in the left house. Okay, everything closes at 8. Sure. Let me very quickly go into the other area. This is not the right area. I completely went in the wrong direction. I was supposed to go here and then check for any extra shit I haven't picked up yet. I will absolutely sell these. I think tomorrow, considering I'm going to be upgrading the farm, I can't really do a lot. I was thinking about like maybe making a path down, like all the way down, but I don't think I can do that with the amount of energy my character has. It's getting late. No, it's not. I'm doing this 5th day and that's it for today. Because at that point it's going to have been like about 2 hours. Sunny tomorrow, that's great. Little extra luck, okay. Oh, you have so many ideas to sleep on. I think I understand now what that means. It means you leveled up in that particular thing. Oh, that is the mine actually open. Now that is some good news. Oh no, you need to ship 300 of one crop. Okay. Now that changes my entire objective. I can probably still do like 300 of them in this very first section. Probably have one craft scarecrow, so that'll be for tomorrow. I might wait with planting everything until tomorrow, because then I can probably make 2 scarecrows and actually plonk them down. I'm on tab now and the time is continually running, so that's good. I think this house I need to go in. Nope. Actually, no, that was the right one. No, wait. I forgot where she lives. I forgot where they both live. Both that I still need. Apart from the wizard. I know the wizard. Is it in here, perchance? One of them is. Okay. I'll wait with planting until tomorrow, simply because then we have the other thing. And I might need to have 4 of those. So I'll take this with me. I'll keep those 3 in mind for when I'm going back. Same for this one. I'm going to say that I want to at least get to level 5. Oh, that's the first geode. Now that I have coal, I'm going to get the blacksmith on my doorstep for... Sorry, copper. For... Fucking... What is it called again? Smithy? Or with the furnace recipe? Also, I know, first day of this thing appearing, you don't really get anything yet. But I at least want to work towards some things already. Cave carrot. There we go. Let me waddle all the way around. Oh, it's already closed. Okay, never mind. Those worms. I should focus on those first. Go back home, dump everything. Go and grab the hoe specifically, and then go up. Or first go right, actually. And then go up to just go back. And take everything that I found that I'm going to have to take from there. So I can manage to talk to you still. Yup. And to you. Found a rusty spoon already. And I can only deliver that in at like the start of the next stream, which will be at least Saturday. I'm not sure if we're going to be working on anything on Saturday, so... I know that the voicing happens in 2 days. I know they've got a meeting tomorrow. Voicing obviously goes before just randomly playing games. Voicing is a very important thing for the stream. And the meeting, obviously, you know. It's pain, but it has to happen. And there we go. That has been 1.5 hours of Stardew Valley. I'll be back on at least Saturday, or at least I'll try to be back on Saturday with more Stardew. I can generally say that I'll at least be back on Friday. Friday will be voicing with Leah again. So yeah, that'll be for them. Anyway, have a good one, and I shall be back another time. Good day.